Alright, so I'd like everyone to imagine where. I'm too close. Yep, I'm going to fall off the stage. Here we go. Start this again. I'd like everyone to imagine where they were 4 years ago, perhaps when you first came to ESAT. If you were like me, you were nervous, a little scared, but excited by the new possibilities ahead of you. The type of possibility didn't matter, just that it was there. It was a new start with new people, a new hope, and a new adventure. You could be anything you wanted to be. I would venture to say that since that first day here, a lot has changed. You've most likely had setbacks, perhaps you've fallen out with certain friends, or made a few teachers scream, or are still making up detentions you earned 5 months ago. But honestly, these kinds of... Can we fix this?
That's why it's too close.
I'm moving this. Can I do this? Is this it? Are you ready? Like that?
I literally think if you like pull it out and walk to the front.
Oh, it's, yeah, you just have to move that away from that. Just go up a little. There you go.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, cool. I'm going to start from the beginning of this part. So I would venture to say that since that first day here, a lot has changed. You've most likely had setbacks. Perhaps you've fallen out with certain friends, or made a few teachers scream, or are still making up detentions you earned 5 months ago. But honestly, these types of missteps are expected. That is what life is after all. It's what gets thrown at you. It's the mistakes and the heartbreaks and the bad decisions all of us have fallen victim to. But what life is and why life is meaningful are two very different things. Life is hard. That's a fact. In your futures, you'll hear no's, you'll witness doors closing or possibly even slammed in your face. Friends will change, jobs will end. You'll face injury, whether emotional or physical. You'll find yourself lost, perhaps even wondering what the point of struggling even is. But what I want to challenge you to do is struggle on. Life is a constant, never-ending struggle, but life becomes meaningful when you prove how high you can soar when you conquer that struggle. When you realize how strong you are, and when you begin to truly understand that you're not made of glass, and that you can endure even the most painful of circumstances. Regardless of what you have planned when June rolls in, whether it's moving across the country, or staying in LA, or taking a gap year, or finding a job, or joining the military, or perhaps doing arguably the most admirable thing of all, staying at ESAT an extra year instead of doing what's easy and giving up, whatever it is, knowing that what's in front of you will be hard. Life is hard, but you're better than giving up and better than succumbing to your own insecurities. Yes, it's a struggle, but you will succeed, you will create, you will inspire, and you will triumph. As someone who is beginning her teaching journey just as you were beginning your high school experience, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the distance we've all traveled together and how truly proud I am to be standing here with you at this crossroad moment. Additionally, although I and the rest of your teachers know that you don't need the praise, I do believe that you deserve it. You have accomplished so much to be proud of in the last 4 years, and all of you have earned the right to pause and reflect and celebrate your achievements. We've seen you as you've struggled through 9th and 10th grade classes and then still pushed yourself to take APs in your senior year. We've seen you as you run marathons while knowing you're not the fastest on the course. We've seen you as you've doubted your uniqueness and then realized that being odd is actually what made you exceptional. We've seen you confess and apologize and atone for what you've done wrong. We've seen you reflect on your transgressions and learn from your mistakes. We've seen your growth, and we've seen the beautiful adults you are becoming. We've seen you. And for that, we have become better people. For that, we celebrate you. As you make your way through June, taking your first steps into the next uncharted territory, know that your teachers support you. Your administration supports you. And just know that wherever you're going and whatever you achieve, you'll have a family of educators and staff and alumni with ESAT in common who are ready to remind you of how special each of you are just in case you forget. Now is your time to go make mistakes, prove the haters wrong and the supporters right, live your life, and finally to prove your intrinsic value to the one audience that matters most, yourself. In conclusion, always continue to make your lives meaningful and not just about the struggle. Your time is precious and beautiful and valuable, and to echo Dr. Seuss and the posters that are decorating our hallways, kids, you'll move mountains, so get on your way. Congratulations, seniors.